اوكي، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم نواف وانا رجعت في مقطع جديد. اليوم جايب لكم ايس اترني فينيكس رايت تريلوجي. نعم، جايب لكم اليوم فينيكس المحقق، مو محقق، اللوير، المحامي. فاليوم يا شباب اي نعم انا حكون المحامي. اوكي، play this game. Justice for all. أنا ما أدري شو السالفة. اوكي، play this game. اوكي، episode 1 the first turnabout. Let's go شباب، احنا محامين، خلينا نحقق في السالفة. خليت تروفي first step. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. اوكي، يعني عرفنا هذا القاتل. اوكي August 3, 9:47 a.m. The Circuit Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right? Hey, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like that. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda own my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. لحظة، يعني الحين أنا أعرف لحظة، أنا الحين أعرف الديفندنت أو يعني أنا أعرف الشخص اللي أنا قاعد أحميه. I think so. Anyway, let's continue. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I own him that much. It's over. من هذا. My life, everything is over. Is that your client screaming over there? Client? هذا الشخص اللي أنا المفروض أحميه، قاعد يصارخ حياتي انتهت. Yeah, it's him. Despair. شباب اوكي، انا خلاص راح اسوي الاصوات هذه لهم. لاي شخصيه اشوفها راح اسوي لها صوت. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. واو هدي يا حبيبي، لا تذبح نفسك. And sound like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. اوكي، اذنوني يا شباب. نيك. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so glad. Tell me I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid of death. انت الحين مو خايف من الموت لكنك تبي تموت. الو، انت سامع شو اللي قاعد تقول؟ What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Oh, baby. Oh. لحظة، ها? Do you mean your girlfriend or do you mean your child? Is he married? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. The person responsible for your girlfriend. Okay, never mind. That answered my question. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. اوكي اكيد راح يقولون انه هو، لان اكيد يعني اذا انت if she's your girlfriend they will automatically okay he's her girlfriend so obviously it's her. What the heck? People are stupid like that. My name is Felix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a very simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was an unlucky sap dating her. Unlucky sap dating her? What do you mean by that? Larry Butts? شو الأسامي هذه؟ Larry Butts؟ أيوه طقت أنا. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. That's the catchphrase. خلاص. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. So he is a troublemaker basically, right? One thing I can say though, he's usually not his fault. Oh, it's usually not his fault. He just had terrible luck. Man, you are the unluckiest guy I've ever met before. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Then I own him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. Okay. احنا ندري انه innocent. We know he's innocent because we saw it in the first cutscene. And that's just what I'm going to do. Okay, يعني احنا الحين المحامي August 3rd 10 a.m. District Court courtroom number 2. Oh! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Listen about that. The prosecutor is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nervous. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain, I think. Ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions and then answer them clearly and consistently. Please say the name of the defendant in this case. احنا نعرف ان اسم الدفاع. اوكي هذا اسمي انا، هذا اسم مية. اتوقع الشيف، لان انا قريت اسم الشيف مية. فاحنا نعرف ان اسم الليري باتس. The defendant? Well, that's Larry's Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you will do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report to cover so many times. لحظة، أنا ما قريت شو اسمه الريبورت، الكيس ريبورت. أنا ما قريته. It's wait. Uh-oh. Are you serious? No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Oh my God! Trying to lawyer. How are you a lawyer? What the heck? Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed on the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it at any time, okay? Okay, R1, okay, court. كان مكتوب تحت على اليمين. شوفوا له تحت على اليمين عند السهم court record. Okay. So time of, okay. Cindy's outpay report. اسم الشخصية Cindy. Okay. Time of death 4 to 5 p.m. Cause of death loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Blunt trauma. Okay. أتوقع no one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Okay, attorney badge. Okay, so the name of the client is not the client. The name of the victim is Cindy. Got it. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy. Okay, احنا ندري ان اسمها سندي بس هذول الاثنين مو سندي. So Cindy. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct! Oh, yeah, okay. So I was right. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Blunt object. Blunt something, صح? She died because she was hit with a blunt object, صح? She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct! You have answered all my questions. I see no reason why we wouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Okay. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Mr. Payne? Payne, I think? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. أخلي صوت شيء. Mr. Wright just told us the victim was struck by the blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepted it into evidence. Statue added to the court records. Okay. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call the first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You will get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, lady gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, this is bad. شوف وجهه. Mr. Butts, this is not true. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, celebrating our Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my call phone, or my phone call, or seeing me, ever. What did you do anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had clearly abandoned you. It was seeing other men, لحظة, wait, she was a cheater? She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before that she died. Okay, يعني كانت هي مسافرة لباريس يا شباب. احنا لازم نركز على كل شيء. Okay, so she was in Paris, I think. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the day before the murder. Okay. Indeed, she appears to... Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Okay? Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of a woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her? Now. Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way to running his mouth in all of the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens or stop him from answering? Obviously stop him. ده من النوع اللي بس يثرثر ويجيب نفس المشاكل. Stop him. My clients had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Why? Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? Not cheating, she dog. You idiot! I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop this. Yeah, and when I meet her I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim. You went to the victim apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Stop him! I will send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making a gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh, he witnessed? Order! Order! In the court. Mr. Fine, the prosecution may call its witness. The prosecution may call... I can't do his voice anymore. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. هو القاتل. Mr. Sweat, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspaper, yes. Mr. Sweat, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Okay, witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her lying dead, lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Oh, wait, whoa, wait. Time of death, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Got him. Get him. Can I say objection or something? The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Can I say it? He's wrong! He's lying! I can prove it! Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, it is time for murder. There was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sahwit used was one of those, Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record, okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimonies the witness just gave. Lied? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in this testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to the contradictive in there. Contradiction. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and drop it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R1 button, then point the contradiction to the testimony. Got it. Let's go. Cross-examination. I was going door to door. Okay, احنا قارين هذا فإذا نفس الكلام احنا قارينه. I was going to the door selling description was okay ما في كلام ثاني. I thought he must be hurry because I have the door open. Taking the train and looked inside the apartment. Then I saw a girl like that. شلون عارف انها ميتة؟ شافها طايحة ما قاعد تتحرك، مو يعني انها ميتة، يمكن تكون نايمة ولا شيء. ما ادري، بس راح نطوفها حاليا. I couldn't found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to another part, found the public. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 a.m. Please, press it. Boom! Let's go! You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicted the auto something report. The autopsy note that time of death was at sometimes after 4 p.m. You freaking liar! There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3 hours gap? اوكي شباب اعتذر على القطعة. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, ايه توهق الحين، ايه توهق. Oh, that this is irrelevant. The witness merely forgot the time. Forgot, huh? After his testimony, I found that hard to believe. Mr. Sahwit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's really a good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more light, or bring out more light. See through one and their whole story fall apart. Another testimony? Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Witness testimony again. شباب ركزوا على كلامه. You see, when I found the body, I heard that time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Got him! That's a lie! Got him! صدناه يا شباب صدناه. الكلمة الثانية صدناها. ما في كهرباء. ما في كهرباء. هو قال بلاك اوت يعني ما في كهرباء. شلون قاعد يقول الصوت قاعد جاي من التلفزيون؟ ما في كهرباء. He's lying. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. He's lying. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Caught him in the lie! Caught him in the lie! Caught him in the lie! Got him on it! I see. You heard a voice saying a time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Happily, right? You know what to do. I've got this one. With pleasure. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying it probably was the television R1, and objection. Hold it right freaking there. The perception he said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You liar! You couldn't have heard the television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have explanation for this, Mr. Sherwood? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Somewhat, the court would have preferred to hear the accurate testimony from the very beginning. These concept corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a shock finding in the body. Very well, Mr. Somewhat. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Okay. Focus شباب ركزوا. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. How would he know? You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. How did he know it was a... Wait, is it a clock? It's not a clock, it's a blunt object. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Okay, wait. This thing, statue. A statue of the shape of the thinker. It's rather happy. Objection! How would you know? Wait, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Yes! شلون راح تكون هذه clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sahwat. Hey, I saw it there. Okay, that's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? It's the witness state. This statue is indeed a clock. The neck is the switch. You just hit it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue, my apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem as this testimony? No? Yes! Your Honor, there is a gap hole in this witness testimony. The only way he could have known if the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the box. He went to the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment at the day of the murder. Yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I will do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock right. That was the sound you heard. Oh yeah, talk in my voice. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sitwit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since this murder was a weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all based conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, Hello, class, what? Shut up! I hate you. It was him. I told you it was him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death! يا جماعة, ألو? Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. It's better to think this through carefully. Your Honor, the sound someone heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine. No. Try sounding the clock. Yes. Let's sound the clock now. Here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. A certain is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Yes! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Somers heard and the actual time of the death. So, Mr. Somers, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, seems you lack the critical evidence of supporting your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you induct the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of the Frank Savage. I came all this way down here to testify, and look what happened. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slim. I almost had him. Kevin! Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sandwich. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one way. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the fact, assuming the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you will have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
شباب we got it. هي كانت مسافرة باريس. The time is different there. Yes.
Wait, maybe I could prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright,
you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support that claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ugh, tough words. Let's see if you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
She was in Paris!
The victim has just returned home from aboard the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. as the next day there. That clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in his apartment was wrong. Or her apartment. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sahwit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Yeesh. Order! Order, I say!
Okay, we proved it. We proved it, guys.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He's arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say, I am impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds it defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
not guilty!
Larry, you're free! And with that, this court is adjourned.
Woo! It turns out that Frank Sandwich was a common burglar. He posted as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, okay, so this is what happened. هذا اللي صار يا شباب. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sandwich let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sandwich grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her with it. Okay. August 3, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby, number 2. Phew! Still can't believe we won. Right? Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end in such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. ليش قاعد تبكي? Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Wait, don't worry about me. I will be dead
and goodness. راح يذبح نفسه. Good. Wait, no, I mean no, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can particularly see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. اسمه لاري ولا اسمه هاري؟ ها؟ Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. Wait, what? You just wait, what? And she was just playing me for fool. Doesn't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she saw quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Okay. Obviously not the evidence. She أكيد مو عن السفر. اوكي اتوقع لانها كانت عندها للحين الثينكر ف Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. I see it now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really knew if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast on innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometimes, maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be in the center of another incident. Incident? And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Did we die? What happened? The end. What happened?
Chapter 1, episode 1 is done, baby. A brand new episode has been added. Saving contact. Okay يا شباب. Episode 1 done. We won the freaking case. We are legends. يا شباب هنا كانت نهاية المقطع. اتمنى المقطع عجبكم. اذا عجبكم المقطع لا تنسوا لايك، فيفرت، كومنت، وتشتركون في القناة اذا ما كنتم مشتركين. اكتبوا لي في الكومنت اذا عجبتكم هذه اللعبة، لان اذا عجبتكم هذه اللعبة راح نكمل فيها. فبس يا شباب كان معكم نواف، اشوفكم على خير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.